Football League.
A rivalry that spans 6 decades and 1,200 miles of Atlantic coastline. Ready to go here in Miami. It's the Jets against the Dolphins, and it's coming up next. On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. His side hoping that one blowout last week will lead to another one here. Across the field, that's head coach Mike McDaniel of the Dolphins. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Okay, Scott joined by Brock Taylor, all teed up, and here we go. Rivalry week at Hard Rock Stadium. Here's Thomas on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading him out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Cade, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense?
Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Polk with a point after. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before it's hauled down. So the Dolphins offense headed after their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there.
3 yards.
And it's going to be first down, Miami.
For a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after that 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Tua off the play fake. That's bringing pressure, and they got him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Jets into the nickel, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Here's a screen for Achane. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run the screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. Second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. Quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and you might even hear a few birds.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. So after their next drive, come the Miami Dolphins, sporting this week their alternate dark water rivalry jerseys, Brock. A bit of a departure from the typically bright uniforms that we're used to seeing them in. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Under pressure, and he goes down. A 3rd consecutive sack. The defense totally dominating this drive, Brock. That brings up 4th down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offenses look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Short pass brought in. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Taylor fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the Dolphins got it! They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do get in possession of the football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's a chance at the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 seconds. sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the pick, Baltimore material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
Jake Bailey on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now here comes the New York offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Fields gets it out right quick. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Shoots away from one. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go right back to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Fields out of the gun. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. George Brooks comes up with it. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, who'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And they haul him down after a gain of a couple, leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They run the counter to H.A. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. And stick with A-Chan. And he works this to the 38 before going there. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down.
It's Achane on the inside gear. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Achane again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Coverage holds up, but he just had to get rid of it.
Intended for Jalen.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Sanders sends it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Khalil Herbert on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Jets first down. A gain of 14. First down.
On the keeper, here's Fields. Escapes the defender. He's foray up the middle, that's about 3. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go right side with Hall. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Miami offense set it out there now. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
From the gun on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Breaks the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jets out to begin another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Hall once more. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's across
Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning.
gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Will
4.
this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Man, this is Reynolds. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Gain of 16.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback could do some damage as well.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here comes Malik Washington. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
16 at the 17-yard line.
Tagovailoa now. This is complete to Waller. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's bringing pressure, and they got it. Timeout taken by New York. That's in 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Return starts from the 45. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for Fields. Okay, to Adonai Mitchell. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
16 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down.
Hall running between the tackles. The stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Jets. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jets.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, they need 7. Field throwing here. From the pocket, look, it isn't holding out, they're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
Justin Fields sacked. A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3rd
He spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. So on 4th down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Folk is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our 2nd half. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. 2-1 out of the pistol. Trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Jets recover it.
You know, Kate, defenders today on top, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Fields to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Play action, Fields. That one connects. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
Fullback drive, powering across. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Brings up 2nd.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Tagovailoa. Dump off to his fullback. Has a little bit up to the 21. Travis Brownlee there to make that play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Motion the tight end over.
7-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down and they go right back to it. And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
and long for him here. Finding Reynolds. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the keeper, here's Fields. Only able to get back to the line with that 1st down play, so no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
Here's Fields to throw. Oh, he's going for it again. Oh, he might be close to this lead glowing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
Hall does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Cage. It's a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. It's Hall again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets trying to end this before the final quarter. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches to call another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this 2nd half. First call here coming from the shotgun. The shotgun will give it to A.J. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! at least momentarily averted.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. He's going to run for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Force a fourth down.
On now comes their punter. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. Has it at the 37. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Completed to Reynolds. At the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets keeping the middle floored and adding 6 more. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Tua now from the gun. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 18-yard line.
Here's A-Chan from the pistol. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 2 on the sneak. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No
It's
gain.
a gain of a yard. That's another Dolphins first down.
Oh, he shoves it forward, complete. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Long, they're going to throw. Here's a screen for H.N. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. This one's caught. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yet, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Mitchell will go in motion right. The give to Hall on the draw. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He dodged the tackle. Field slides down safely as he picks up the first. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It's Hall on the carry. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. This is a design look for Fields. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jets. 1st down.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the counter, Hall. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It's him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Jets. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Running this with Hall. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
47-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Fields with a chance to run it here. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
On the tackle.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen.
Oh, Fields loses it! But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams, and now they got to be special.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Miami offense headed out there now. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
In these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
They gain 11 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Playing with H.N. here out of the gun. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
7-yard line.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
brings up 3rd and 4.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Motion man sent left. Oh, gets it again on 2nd down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
3rd and 4.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.